Hello, everybody. Dorothy Morgan here. I'm a professional astrologer. Yes, that's not a question, that's a statement. You can find me on the web, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. I'm doing this for quite a few decades. Today, I'm going to talk about the astrology of today, which is March 16th. However, sometimes the messages, even though the astrology is for a different day, when you happen to run across this, still, and if it resonates with you, you go ahead and use it. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. We're going to work on the astrology. We're going to start with that first. So let me share my screen with you and I can show you what I am talking about today. So this is just 10 o'clock at my time, in my time zone. So don't you worry about the house placements. We never talk about them when we're doing forecasts like this, because everybody's in a different place on the earth, right? And in different time zones. So we don't talk about that, but I do talk about the aspects between the planets because those are significant and important. We're still in that lunar phase that's coming towards the full moon gibbous. Full moon forecast is here in the thread at the very end. It's part of the end, the cards at the end. So you can even click the little eye at the top and go find that if you want to watch that too, because that has a lot of really excellent content in it. It's really good to be prepared for the full moon. So check that out. So I want to talk today about, we have Mercury in Pisces. So Mercury in Pisces can be a very dreamy, but very idealistic and not overly grounded, but able to feel and hear messages easily, softly, especially if we can quiet our voices down. Sometimes it's delusional too. But again, then sometimes we can also, there's always a few sides to each coin, right? And sometimes it can be quite inspirational. And the aspect that's important today is throughout the day, Mercury is making an applying aspect to Uranus. So it's a sextile. So that means they're both the same polarity. So Taurus and Pisces are yin. So that's the feminine receptive energy, right? That energy that draws to us. So throughout the day, on Wednesday, the 16th, and we'll even feel it into the 17th of March, really recognize that if you have moments and thoughts of inspiration or intuition, don't dismiss it. We should never dismiss it anyways, but this aspect can give us some beautiful and incredible amount of insight. And grab my ephemeris here. And throughout the day, the moon, yes, in Virgo is coming to be in an opposition with that Mercury in Pisces, moon of Virgo, Mercury in Pisces. And so that represents, really honing in on the details, and there'll be some adjustments. We'll get details and then we'll get more information and then we'll need to make adjustments and then more information and then adjustments again. And that is because we have, and I probably don't have that aspect set up right now. I took it out for some beginner students. We do very simple charts, which are full of lots of content. However, it's good not to have too much stuff in here when we're learning. And so, yeah, the quincunx, the moon will make that hard aspect called the quincunx to Mars and Venus throughout the day as well. And so usually more in the afternoon and evening for all of us in the United States anyways. So that gives us that feel of regularly making adjustments. So keep an eye on that. Now, what I like to do as well, additional info from the Astro dice. I've had these a while. Look at how dented that is. I keep all kinds of stuff in this tin. The Astro dice sometimes they're matching what's in the sky. Let's see, additional information. We read the planet, the sign, and the house. Venus in Scorpio in the 12th house is what I rolled. So what is that additional message from spirit? Since I'm an astrologer, these work for me. It's like people pulling tarot cards or, just being intuitive. And so Venus in Scorpio in the 12th house is a lot of secrets that may be revealed, right? That's Scorpio. It can be very secretive. The 12th house is deep hidden things. Venus is what we value. So secrets could come out, or you may need to share some information with somebody that's important for you to share, but only somebody that you're really close with, because that 12th house is definitely the internal information, right? And so what else could this be? This could also say, pay attention to, based off of the actual astrology for the day. And again, you know what, by the way, just hit pause there. If you want astrology, more astrology content, I go in depth over on Patreon. And that is a financial way you can support me. And the way you can support me here on YouTube, of course, is simply by putting that thumbs up and sharing this content with your groups and friends, because that's what it's for, and making a comment below. So shoot, I lost track of where I was. This is, you are witnessing a Gemini mind. I can go from one subject to a next pretty quick. You know, I'm thinking again, what was I saying about the Venus in Scorpio in the 12th? Dreams, valuing the dreams. So like today's astrology, there I am. I'm back to where I lost my place. Back looking at today's astrology with what I already said, and you can hit rewind after we're done the live preview here. It could easily be that you have some very deep messaging coming through as well. So work with your dreams, practice that, practice working with your intuition, especially if you are somebody who is just learning it or honing it. Always trust your intuition. And if you can't figure out what that is, then you need a nap or you need a break. And I am going to pull on it. You saw that card fly, maybe you didn't. And it's the great mystery. So appropriate. So we feel things are very mysterious, but it's, again, the energy of this. I love that. It's a picture of the Aurora Borealis. I saw that once when I was little. Someday I plan on going to Iceland. I have heritage there, and I'd like to go, and I'd like to see that too. Anyways, the great mystery is just that. It's like, we don't always have to know everything. We need to trust the mystery of the unfolding of what's happening in your world and how that is playing out. So whatever's going on in your life, right? I got lots. Who doesn't have a lot going on these days, where, you know, some of us are processing what's going on in the world, and some of us are simply just processing what's going on in our own homes, whatever that looks like. But all of these energies for today, and again, whenever you see this, are telling us to, you know, make that space that you need to make, trust that flow, trust your intuition, and just, you know, allow things to sort of hum a little bit. Again, we're coming up to the full moon, which is a couple days away. So it will be on Friday, the 18th, at the very end of Virgo. Again, I have that posted, and you'll find the link. I think it's going to be like right up in here somewhere. There's a little eye, and you'll be able to click on that, and all my content and information comes down for those videos and different things like that. So I think that's it for today. I think I'm going to leave us with that. And I don't know, I just want to pull one more. You know, I love this with the deer and the elders. It's elders. So to me, it's our ancestors, even the ones that aren't here and the ones that are our elders. And it's trusting that wisdom that you know and that you have innately within you as well. And if you do have an elder that you haven't talked to recently or need to, because they have an awful lot of wisdom, you may call us boomers, but there's a lot of wisdom with age. So yeah, go do that too if you feel drawn to. I'll leave us with that. Have a great day, everybody. Blessings and namaste. Thank you so much.